Ladies and gentlemen, we need to talk about Miss Jennifer Darrow and Mr. Darrell Brooks. Now, this is finally the sentencing phase where she completely goes in on him. Now, we had Miss Darrow being disrespected basically the entire trial, something that I was not very accustomed to seeing, and it was a bit, it was a bit hard to watch. But now, it is time to hear her thoughts. She was what Darrell Brooks liked to call the referee, but now she's actually able to give her opinion at the sentencing. So let's see what's going on right here.
This is a case that falls squarely on the need to protect the community. I referenced this earlier. There's really three primary reasons for the sentences I will impose here today.
Okay, so if she's given reasoning as to why, you already know this shit's going to be bad. And when she says she's doing this strictly to protect the public, I mean, you have to agree. No matter what your beliefs are, you have to agree. This dude ran through people. Oh, like just ran through them, All of them could have died. Who knows? So protecting the public, 100%. That's the realest statement I've heard so far.
One is punishment, one is to protect the community, and the other is to provide justice and closure to the victims. Because under that
that sounds like a triple life sentence to me.
Category of need to protect, the court does get to consider the impact of these crimes on the victims. I went through at length in reviewing all of those victim impact statements. I certainly didn't go through every single one, just highlighting some of them, but doing so with purpose, because it is very clear to this court that Mr. Brooks has caused carnage, mayhem. It has resulted in many people suffering from PTSD, from mental and emotional trauma that will take a lifetime to recover from.
And his mom is out here talking about mental illness. Oh, my son has mental illness. And for those people, she's going to read some Maya Angelou poem. You better get them words out your mouth. That shit is just ridiculous. Yeah, no. He caused mental illness on other people in the form of PTSD. The guy is out of control. So, yeah, no, whatever she imposes, I support, to be real.
And for some, perhaps, if at all. You have taken away from these individuals future memories. They will never have birthdays with the 6 individuals who were killed. There will be no weddings. There will be no graduations. There will be none of the milestones that these families were looking forward to, whether it be for an innocent 8-year-old or an innocent 79-year-old.
Bro, yeah, no, the dude was like, imagine running over an 8-year-old, just out of here, boom, and you hit something really small. It's probably a kid. You just keep going, bro. How does that happen? I really want to know. I wish I could get an interview with this guy, because I want to know the mindset of what were you thinking after you were halfway through 25% through the parade. What's your mindset at this point? Is it fuck everybody, I'm mad? Or is it I'm so scared of the police, I just have to run over these people? But at the same time, where are you going to go? You're going to go back home after you ran through everybody with your Ford Escape? What is going on? Oh, and one of the comments said a Ford Escape is a good vehicle, and that they traded it for another car and it blew out in 20-something thousand miles. I saw that comment. That's crazy. And, I might have to take it back, because that Ford Escape ran through hella people. All types of shit, got shot at, and it still was able to drive away. So, hey, there's a reason the police use Ford, you know what I mean? But anyways, let's continue.
Frankly, Mr. Brooks, no one is safe from you. This community can only be safe if you are behind bars for the rest of your life. The actions of Darrell Brooks demand punishment. The community is not safe.
He's holding up a sign. You guys tell me what that sign says. What the fuck?
From your violent and criminal conduct unless you are in custody. You left a path of destruction, chaos, death, injury, confusion, and panic as you drove 7 or so blocks through the Christmas parade, never once stopping or seemingly caring about the wake of carnage that you left. 4 of those blocks were turned into a scene that frankly is no different than a war zone.
I could only imagine what those blocks looked like, because remember, there's only that amount dead, 6 dead, but there were so many injured. If you look across the street, it just looks like everybody died. Like, just everybody got taken out by this red Ford Escape. I would never go back to a Christmas parade. Are you crazy? I would never go back to a Christmas parade. I can't. I wouldn't do it.
On counts 1 through 6, this court is imposing a life sentence without the possibility or eligibility for extended supervision consecutive to one another. 1 life sentence for Virginia Sorensen. 1 life sentence for Leanna Owen. 1 life sentence for Tamara Durand. 1 life sentence for Jane Kulik. 1 life sentence for Bill Hospel. And 1 life sentence for Jackson Sparks. I've considered the enhancer and the additional 5 years that I could impose, but I don't need to really order that because I've not made him eligible for extended supervision, and it would only be to increase his time on initial confinement.
Hell yeah. She's saying all the other charges don't even matter. I got him life on unsupervised parole. That's it. Your boy's in there forever. There's no getting old, reforming yourself, becoming the jail librarian, being that old guy who comes out and talks to the kids. Nah, none of that. What did I say? Lock them up, throw the key away. What did I say again? There's certain people that go too far. They're too far gone, and it's not worth bringing them back to society. So what? He could just be an old asshole driving the new Ford Escape 2023, driving through people. I promise you, it's the same person. He's not going to change.
But make no mistake, Mr. Brooks. You use that vehicle as a battering ram. No different than, frankly, a firearm.
Look at him. Yeah, he's the first, if you want to say, mass shooters and all that type of shit, he's, the first mass car rammer, I would say. You know what I mean? I don't think I really seen too many cases. I've never heard of a case where somebody just drives through a crowd of people. Like a parade. You guys let me know if this is a thing, but I've never really seen that. That's
On counts 7 through 67, these are 61 counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety. These charges alone and these convictions without the enhancer carry a maximum of 12 and a half years. Because of the enhancer, a total of 17 and a half years.
Damn, that's
And under
an
Wisconsin
enhancer.
law...
Man, I'm telling you, you just don't want to be in the court system, guys. Don't do that shit. Live your law-abiding life, get the money without breaking the law as much as you can. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. But you just don't want to be in the court system. You hear the word enhancer. What the fuck does that mean? You know what I mean? I know what it means, but it's bro, they get crazy in the court. There's a rapper named Vince Staples, and he's everybody's tough till you got to go see the judge. Everybody's tough till you gotta go see the judge, bro. That shit is just not for anybody. It's not for me. It's not for you. It's not for anybody. Just stay out the way. That's all I can say.
The 5 years is added to the initial term of confinement. So what could be 7.5 years is a maximum of 12.5 years.
Fuck.
And I'd ask that everyone no longer show any reaction to the sentence so I can get through this. On counts 7 through 67, on each count, I will impose a total sentence of 17.5 years. 12.5 years of initial confinement, plus 5 years of extended supervision, consecutive to any other sentence that I've imposed here today.
You know, all these charges are just symbolic. 17 years on this charge, and then he has 64 of those charges. I'm pretty sure they would be consecutive, so it would probably only be 17. But at the same time, you have life in prison on your other charge. So this is all symbolic for the people that you hurt, you killed. At the end of the day, she could just say, prison forever, the end, gavel, smacked. You know what I mean? She could just say simply prison forever. But for the record, y'all, since Darrell Brooks, wants to go by the record, put everything on the record, you know what I mean? For the record, you're going to have to hear this shit.
That is 762.5 years of initial confinement.
God! Holy crap. 700 years, bro. That's crazy. So they're not consecutive. I guess it's one after the other, after the other, after. Hold on. Okay, there was like 64 counts, right? Hold on. 64 counts. And then it was like 17 years approximately by 64. Oh, no, that's 1,000 years. Wait. 12 years times the 64. Yeah, 768. It's okay, so it's 12 years per charge. That is wild. Hold on, back that up.
That is 762.5 years of initial confinement.
I was off by 5 years. Bro. Yeah, no, I would be shitting myself, man. Like, I would be thinking of the way out, What's the way out? What am I going to use? It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. Those are legendary charges. Those charges, man, those are legendary charges by Mrs. Darrow. She did not play. She went to the law book and she went to her cabin, that weekend. She was driving her Mercedes, listening to her gospel music and shit. She went to the cabin, got out the rule book, and scanned the entire section that pertained to Darrell Brooks and took every single thing that pertained to him. Every single thing. She said, I'm going to make a show of this man. He's going to be an example. Yo, respect, though. Respect. She did it with class. Any money you make, big dog, is going straight to us out of your little prison fund, your little JPay or whatever that they try to send you, that your mom sent you. Give me that. Yeah. This is what happens, bro. You suffer. You don't get reformed most of the times. You suffer. And that's what he's going to go in there and start doing. Yo, that is wild, man. Miss Jennifer Darrow elegantly putting this man behind bars for 700 years. I know she wants that as the little story that she tells the niece and the nephew. Like, oh, yeah, there was this one guy. I gave him 700 plus years. Do you want to hear? Plus life. Plus 9 months. Crazy. She's a savage for that. You can't forget Erica Patterson. You need to slap on that battery charge, boy. Slap on the manslaughter. Not even manslaughter. What was that? Anyway, you need to slap on all the charges, man. That shit's crazy. But anyways, people, that was the sentencing of Mr. Darrell Brooks. We're going to go through basically the things that come after that. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. Stay inside. Stay safe. I'm in Hawaii right now, so these are a little pre-recorded, but I can't wait to get back to y'all. But anyways, love y'all. See you in the next one.